Action.
Okay, so what we're doing here is I've got the engine set up, I bolted the transmission on, I've got the starter attached. I couldn't use my remote starting switch here because the starter, this solenoid wasn't working right, so you have to just kind of hot wire it, take it directly to it. First thing I want to do is check the oil pressure. So you can see I have the oil pressure hooked up to this gauge. So I'm going to energize this thing now and kind of get down a little closer to the gauge, and you'll see I make some sparks and stuff. Don't panic. Ready? Okay, so that's the oil checkout. Now we're going to back up some. Go get me the picture. Now we're going to get the, I'm going to bend over here, I'm going to get the compression check tool. We're going to thread that into the spark plug hole. Hook this up. And we're going to do a compression check. So here we go again, more noise, watch the pressure. I'm about 150 on number 6. This is number 5. About 155 on cylinder 5. Cylinder number 4. I would like to see that oil squirt out that oil spray bar. I don't know if it's because maybe it always is that non-energetic when I'm cranking, or maybe the oil's too thick. I have 2050 weight in it. Whatever. Yeah, we're on number 4 now. About 150 again. Go to cylinder number 3. Ideally, these should all be right around the same. And the 150, I think, is probably a pretty good pressure considering the engine's cold, the rings are not expanded and all that. Here we go, one more. 150. What you're hearing, that little poof, is me releasing the air pressure from the gauge. Cylinder number 2. I did put some assembly lube. Look over here where I'm pointing. I put some of that assembly lube on the valves. I'm sorry, on the cam up here now. That's good. On these camshafts right here, because that stuff is a squirting, it is not lubricating the camshaft lobes. So, okay, we're on cylinder number 2. Just a little hair under 150. And one more to go and we'll be done. And I'm also seeing lots of good lubrication pouring out from along the sides of the bearings in here. So I'm sure the camshaft bearings are getting lubricated. And last one, cylinder number 1. One more to go. Call that a misfire. Oops. About 155. So overall, it's pretty good. You can see how I hooked up the oil pressure. That's where this sending unit typically would be screwed into. But this is just a variable resistance element. It needs a gauge. I'm taking a direct reading with the fuel injection pressure gauge and screwed into that. That's all for now.